was clear from the onset that it was a challenging project.
They needed to be out of their current facilities no later than December of 2012.
A schedule that has almost reset the market in terms of what can be achieved when you have very strong partnering.
Building 300,000 square feet in a 12-month period within tight budget guidelines was not going to be an easy task. Hi, I'm Robert Catone. I'm President and CEO of IMC Construction. IMC Construction is a national full-service construction management firm. The Endo Pharmaceutical project was an exciting undertaking by the whole team. IMC Construction was proud and excited to take on this unique and one-of-a-kind project. Endo Pharmaceutical, a world-class firm coming to the Malvern area, is a shot in the arm for the economy for the entire region. Trammell Company, the owner of the project, engaged the IMC and L2 Partridge architects early in the process. It was clear from the onset that it was a challenging project.
We were first contacted by Endo Pharmaceuticals when they were looking for a new corporate facility. It was in August of 2011 that we really began any sort of earnest negotiations with Endo. They needed to be out of their current facilities no later than December of 2012. So it was a very fast-track process. One of the benefits of the Atwater Corporate Center is the natural beauty. There's a 70-acre lake located in the center of the park that was a former limestone quarry. The Endo Health Solutions site sits on a promontory of rock that juts out into the lake and affords beautiful views up and down the lake.
IMC mobilized early on our estimating folks, but also our computer modeling department. These folks model a project on the computer prior to construction and prior to design. So we get quantitative takeoffs, we get visuals of the project, what it's going to look like inside and out. This enabled the team, from the owner to the architect, from township officials to Endo, the tenant, to have a program comprehension very early on in the project.
The most interesting challenge for us on this initiative was driving to meet the goals of the developer, which is Trammell Crowe, and driving to meet the goals of the tenant, which was Endo Pharmaceuticals. We found ourselves in a very fortunate position that we represented both Trammell and Endo in this initiative. For Trammell, what was important to them is that they found a project model that met the commercial terms, if you will, the rental rate, that would be attractive to Endo. In turn, Endo had its requirements in terms of not only square footage, but also the relationship of all the constituent parts within the building. The challenge for us as a design firm is that we need to design and meet the needs of Trammell in order to reach the rental proposition that they had for Endo. So that meant we worked very closely and collaboratively with IMC in developing a design that met that construction model that Trammell Crowe was basing the rental structure on.
The Endo Health Solutions build-to-suit totals 300,000 square feet in two 5-story buildings. They're connected by a 2-story glass atrium. For us, it was important that we get the correct team on the field right away, and that was a combination of L2, the architect, IMC, the general contractor, ourselves, and our capital partner, Chambers Street Properties.
IMC Construction, being familiar with campus and corporate headquarter projects, were able to bring specialty contractors and suppliers to the team. One aspect of the project is a underwater closed-loop geothermal heat system. There's over 1,000 feet of pipe that is about 150 feet down at the bottom of the quarry. We used underwater dive construction crews to install the pipe along with a heat exchanger. Underneath the building, we used directional drilling to drill down under the building to the bottom of the quarry where we could set the heat exchanger and the closed loop system. That system gave us a number of additional LEED points to achieve a LEED Silver certified status with the United States Green Building Council. The Great Valley region has been growing even through the recession. One example of this is the newly installed $75 million off-ramp off of the Pennsylvania Turnpike. The timing of the project coincided with the timing of the off-ramp.
We're here to cut the ribbon on a project that I think really demonstrates that the very small steps it took to get here ended up in that long journey, and we've now completed it, and we can repeat it in many, many places across the Commonwealth along the Turnpike.
There's a health club, there is a conference center, there is capability for meeting space of 900 employees, there is a cafeteria. The upper floors of the building, where all the offices are, what we've done is deployed a demountable partition system that Endo could at later dates either click on existing offices around the perimeter of the building or actually decouple those offices and take them out without affecting the infrastructure of the building.
When you're working with a well-funded, well-organized team that Trammell Crow put together, it's easy to accomplish goals. Trammell Crow and Endo from the beginning set a culture of solutions for the project. Everyone worked as a team and collaborated from the beginning. One surprise to me was the camaraderie and the bonding of the whole team, from the owner, the architect, Endo, the construction team, and the like. Often the team would work late into the hours solving problems, but with a culture of solution, there was no job description. Everyone had aligned goals and an aligned objective. It was clear from the beginning.
I think one of the most important things about the project really was the collaboration between all the team members. Nobody could have gotten this project done without the full efforts of everybody involved. We worked well together, we pushed each other hard, and at the end of the day, we ended up with a very wonderful project that we'll all be proud of for many years to come.
This is the first time that these members ever got together and worked together. L2 has never done a project with IMC. IMC never built anything for Endo, and Trammell Crow has never ever provided a tenant space for Endo Pharmaceuticals. So you had professionals coming together for the first time ever and achieving what we achieved, and it's a really strong testament to all of us.
This project was a clear indication of a partnership through the whole project, and without that we wouldn't have been successful.
What I'm most proud of is the way that the constituent parts, the IMC, the Trammell Crows, the L2 Partridges, and Endo got here together, and that's what I'm most proud of.
Again, IMC has been delighted to be part of this one-of-a-kind project. We wish Trammell Crow and Endo Pharmaceutical the best of success with this new facility in Atwater Office Park in Malvern, Pennsylvania.